What's up, guys? Welcome to Life Knowledge. My name is Justin Alphabet. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe down below. Today we're going to be talking about investing in everything. Okay, so we're talking about investing is everything and investing in everything. And this one's mostly for the boys, but you girls can stick around too if you want. Um, but I'm mostly going to address this to the men. So, guys, what I want to tell you is that um, what I've learned about life is that everything that you do is an investment. Um, Particularly dealing with love, with relationships, with friends and social activities and things like that, with money, with your fitness, with your finances, with everything. Everything you do is an investment, not just your finances. And people think about finances as like a investment or whatever, right? And some people don't even think about investments with their finances, which is a terrible idea. But first off, the thing you have to ask yourself in investments overall is this an asset or a liability, right? The only good investments are assets, things that add to you and bring things back to you, like they give something back to you. For example, if you buy a house and it has a rental property on the side, that's going to bring money back to you, right? When you put in time to your fitness routine and it brings you back health, that's an asset. When you hire a maid and she cleans your house for you, it gives you your time back, so that's an asset. When you invest in a relationship and the girl, takes you out to dinner or does something nice for you, or vice versa, a guy or a girl, right? That is an investment. It's an asset. But I want you to think about and always keep in the top of your mind if your assets are worth continuing to invest in, because this is something I found that I was doing in my life that I definitely needed to stop. The way that I used to view myself was I was an unlimited pool of energy, right? I had unlimited energy, unlimited resources, and unlimited time, unlimited everything. I believed that I was unstoppable and unlimited in all things. And to a point, that's true. To a point, you can set yourself up in a way to be unlimited, right? I believed that if I constantly did the right things for myself, that I could continue to be a constant output. But what I started to realize is that sometimes people draw too much from the well, right? There are people and places and things in your life that can take away too much energy so that you have not enough energy left for yourself. So then you won't be a well or a wealth of energy. For example, with investments, let's say I invest in Tesla, right? And all of a sudden, Tesla goes belly up, it goes under. I don't keep continuing in investing in Tesla, right? Say your relationship, someone cheats on you, right? You don't continue to invest in that relationship. There's no purpose or point. And you have to kind of distinguish the variability or the point, I guess, when you should stop investing or when you should keep investing. And the defining line is when something is giving something back to you is when you should keep investing, and when something is not giving anything back to you is when you should stop. So things like health and wealth, you should always keep investing in. Happiness and relationships, you should be more careful on what you invest in, because happiness never lasts, and love, you have to be careful about if it's going to last or not. You have to make sure you choose the right people and choose the right people to invest in. Because something that I learned from a very young age, actually when I was playing basketball with some of my friends, is that numbers don't lie. for example, like if the winning team has more points, that's a number, right? And numbers don't lie. They're winning, right? So with money, money is consistent. $100 will always be $100. Numbers don't change. The value may change, obviously, but $100 will always be $100, right? And currencies may change and things like that, but 100 will always be 100. And so that's something that's consistent, right? You can always count on money to be consistent. People are something that you can't always count to be consistent. There are some people who are loyal for 1 year, like they're loyal for 10 years, they're loyal for 15 years, and then their loyalty is spent, or their kindness or their usefulness or whatever it may be, like their positive traits, right? So you have to think about people as, more of like in a realistic standpoint. I used to believe that, everyone would find a relationship where they find the right person, they last for 50 years and everything's hunky-dory, right? But that's not the real world. There's not everyone who's willing to invest that much in someone else, and there's not everyone who's interested in that kind of thing, especially with the modern dating market, and life is a modern man or woman. Like, there's more options than ever, there's more dating apps than ever, there's more cheating than ever, there's more scandals than ever, etc. Like, there's more of the negative parts of relationships than ever, more divorces than ever, etc. So the point that I'm trying to bring up is that, like, you have to be careful with what you invest in. Money will never let you down. So if you invest in money in their smart and right ways, you will succeed. If you invest in the right woman or right man, they will never let you down, and you will succeed. You just have to make sure that you look for the signs. If you see that, like, a company has done, like, bankrupt, if a company's been bankrupt like 5 times, that's like 5 red flags, right? Like, if a woman has been with, 100 different sexual partners, or has an OnlyFans, that's a red flag, or many red flags. Same with a man. If a man has 100, or more sexual partners, or has an OnlyFans, or like sells themselves for money, right? These things are red flags you need to watch out for. Don't ever invest in those companies or those people, because those people are a risk. They're too risky, right? The risks are obvious, STDs, bankruptcy, divorce, unhappiness, etc. Like, so the point that I'm trying to bring up is there are a lot of companies to invest in. There's a lot of people that you can invest in. There's a lot of things that you can invest in. And what are you investing in? First off, you need to invest in yourself. And I hear a lot of gurus say this kind of stuff, like, always invest in yourself. But they don't ever really explain what they're talking about. So if you think about it in time, that's the best way to think about things, is because time is our most valuable resource and asset. And whatever you invest your time into is what is going to determine your outcome. So if you invest your time into yourself, that would be things like meditation time, quiet time, like an hour of meditation, physical fitness, an hour of working out, just Netflix time or something like that. If you want to chillax, an hour of Netflix or whatever. It doesn't really matter what it is, but making sure that you take that time and you mentally say in your mind, this time is for me. This is the time that I'm putting into myself to relax, to, lift up my health, to make sure I'm fit and strong and powerful, so that I can fight my daily battles and fight my demons and fight other people's demons, and etc. And, there are many things that you can do. Go get a massage, take a bath, take a shower, whatever. It just doesn't really matter what it is. But there are a lot of things that you can do to invest in yourself. Hygiene, go get a haircut, things that make you feel good. Those are things that you can do to invest in yourself and feel, good in many ways, like eat healthy food, etc. Right? Because the more that you invest in yourself, the better of a person you are, and the more time and money and energy you put into yourself, your haircut's on point, your fitness is on point, your diet is on point, your health is on point, your mental health through meditation is on point. If all that is in point and you're good, you'll be able to help so many more people around you. If your haircut's not on point, like, my beard's getting kind of scraggly, I need to go get a haircut and trim up. People respect me twice as much when I'm, physically attractive. People see that I hit the gym, they know that I'm capable and strong and I can protect myself and protect other people. Things like that, when my diet's on point, I feel better. When I eat, 30 chalupas from Taco Bell, I don't feel good. I feel horrible. So like when I eat a salad and some steak or something like that, I feel amazing. And so when I feel good, I can protect and help other people. A lot of people use the analogy of like the air masks that drop down on an airplane. When the instructions are to make sure that you put your air mask on first before you try to help anybody else around you on the airplane. Because if you're not good, then they're not going to be good. You can't help a child put on their air mask if you've passed out. You can't help an elderly person put on their air mask if you've passed out. And the same goes for, everything in your life. What are you investing in your everyday life? Are you spending 3 hours on Netflix? That would be an example of taking off your air mask and letting Netflix wear your air mask or something like that. An hour of Netflix or a show here and there isn't bad, but if you're poor, if your relationship sucks, if you're unhappy, if you have anything bad going on in your life, then it's your fault. You're spending your investment on something that isn't bringing you back a return. So pay attention to where you invest. And, that's the end of the video, guys. Thank you for watching. Have the day you deserve, and let's level up.